Hey, what is up? I'm your host, Easy, the Crochet Lady, and I hope you are ready to spin some crochet magic. Check it out. This is the lattice stitch worked up diagonal, and this corner to corner method actually makes like a diamond shape. If you want to make it into a square, you're going to follow the same method for the closing, except you're going to start closing on both sides instead of just on the left side. And you'll see what I mean once I get into the video, okay? So supplies used, Tunisian crochet hook. I recommend using a size 9 or a 10. I used a 7 on this. It's a little bit dense, not too bad, but if you want to have a little bit more air and less curl, you're going to want to size up on hooks. The yarn I chose is Red Heart Cactus Flower Hello Gorgeous. Super pretty. All right, so if you're ready to get started, I'll meet you in just 1 second with a chain of 2. Okay, let's start off with a loose chain 2. Next, we're going to single crochet in the back hump of the first chain. Then we're going to make our right side increase. Skipping the first bar, insert your hook into the little bar right above it, yarn over, and pull up a loop. So we've made our right side increase. Now we're going to make our left side increase. Insert your hook underneath the first end loop, yarn over, and pull up a loop. Insert your hook underneath both end loops, yarn over, and pull up a loop. We're going to do a normal close. Extend your end loop, your last loop there just a little. Chain 1. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops all the way down. And we're going to use this normal close for all of the rows. Okay, let's make our right side increase and get ready for row 1. So we've done our right side increase. We're going to start the stitch pattern. Skip your first vertical bar, insert your hook underneath the next vertical bar, yarn over and pull up a loop. Bring your hook back to the skipped stitch, insert your hook underneath the skipped bar, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now we're ready for our left side increase. Insert your hook underneath the front end loop, yarn over and pull up. Insert your hook under both end loops, yarn over and pull up. Each row you're going to increase by 2. So you're going to increase 1 on the right side, 1 on the left side. So extend your end loop, follow through with your normal close. This is going to be a simple repeat, you guys. Let's do our right side increase. We're going to skip the first bar, insert our hook underneath the next bar, yarn over and pull up a loop. Insert your hook into the skipped bar, yarn over and pull up a loop. We're going to do this one more time. Skip the next bar, insert your hook underneath the next bar, yarn over and pull up a loop. Insert your hook into the skipped bar, yarn over and pull up a loop. Now you're ready for your left side increase. Don't confuse your top loops with your end loops, which is sometimes easy to do. So let's proceed with the left side increase. And you're going to follow through with your normal close. Remember to always extend your end loop just a little bit so that your tension on this side matches the tension on this side over here. See you right over here. Alright, so I'm just going to make my right side increase, and you guys, hopefully you guys are loving this. I mean, it's super easy. You can see where all the stitches go. Alright, let's go do it one more time. So, skip the first bar, insert your hook under the next, grab your skipped bar, skip the next bar, grab your skipped bar, and same thing. And then we're ready for our left side increase again. Okay, so when your item reaches the length that you want, one way, this way, then we're going to start to make a left side decrease first. In my last video, I did a right side decrease. We're going to start with the left this time. So when your item gets to be where you want it, when you're going to have 2 unworked stitches and your end loops left. So stop when you get to that point, okay? And we'll start the left side decrease. Okay, so we've got 1 unworked stitch left, our end loops right here, and then we have 1 leftover stitch. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue the pattern. We're going to skip the next bar, insert your hook into the next bar, just like this, just like we've been doing. Then you're going to insert your hook into the skipped bar, your end loops, yarn over, and pull through all 3. Extend your end loop just a little bit and proceed with a normal close. Chain 1, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops all the way down. Okay, so I've worked my row. I'm almost done here, and I'm just going to continue to increase on the right side. So right now, nothing's going to change on the right side until your item reaches the length that you want. So we're going to continue, increase, and then just follow the stitch pattern as we have been. I'll meet you at the decrease right down here just one more time. I just want to make sure that you guys are going to get that. So I'll see you here in just a second. Okay, so we've got our second to the last unworked stitch, then we have our last unworked stitch, and then we have our end loops. Don't confuse your top loops with your end loops, okay? So we're going to continue the stitch pattern just like before. So skip the next bar, insert your hook underneath the next bar, yarn over and pull up a loop. Then we're going to insert our hook underneath the skipped bar and your end loops, yarn over and pull through all 3. Extend your end loop just a little bit, continue with a normal close, chain 1, pull through 2 loops all the way down. So continue to decrease on the left side while you continue to increase on the right side until your item gets to where you want, and I will see you in just a few short rows, and we'll start the right side decrease. Okay, so now my item is where I want it to be. When you have 3 loops left on your hook on your return row, you're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 loops, and that's going to be your first right side decrease. Okay, so I've got my right side decrease made. This decrease is going to differ from all of the other decreases. So we've got to keep our stitch pattern going. We've got our end loops right here, the stitch next to it, and then our next group. So we're going to skip the first stitch here, grab the loop from the next group, and continue the stitch pattern. Grabbing your skipped loop, and then continue on. So go ahead and finish this row, making your left side decrease. I'll meet you right over here where we're going to do the decrease for all of the other rows. Okay, so we're ready to do the right side decrease, and this decrease method is going to apply for all of the other right side decreases. So let's go ahead and make our decrease. Now, we're going to have to continue with the stitch pattern. So you've got just your lone stitch here, and then your group, your next group. So what you're going to do is continue the stitch pattern, skipping the next bar, coming into the next one from the next group. And so on. Alright, so go ahead and make your item up until you have about 5 or 6 loops left on your hook. So you're going to close your item up until it's almost done. And I'll meet you right back here and we'll finish up. Okay, so I'm just going to work the last part with you guys. So I'm going to do my left side decrease here. And then follow through with normal close. Oops. Right side decrease coming up here. And then we've basically got just one stitch pattern left to work. So let's do that. And then we're going to do our left side decrease. And then let's wind it down here. So do our normal close. Your decrease. So we have one decrease left on the left side. And then we're just going to pull through all 3. And there you have it. Alright, you guys, tell me what you think. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Of course, from here, you're just going to snip off your yarn and sew it in however you like. Alright, as always, I love hanging out with you guys. I'll chit chat with you in the very near future. Peace out. Alright, I didn't want to leave you guys hanging without knowing how to sew this in. Even though I kind of let you go, I decided to come back and let's just do it together. So go ahead and thread your needle. And we're just going to do an invisible close. So go ahead and skip these loops right here. Insert your needle into the front of the next set of loops. Untangle my yarn here, okay. And then you're going to take your needle and insert it back into the stitch that you were just finishing. Just like this. Okay. Now you have a corner, side, and side. Alright guys, till next time.